Are you over 60 and feel tired all the time? Do your joints ache when you wake up? Maybe you forget things more than you used to? You are not alone. Millions of people experience these exact same problems every single day. The fatigue hits you like a wall in the afternoon. Your knees creak when you stand up. You walk into a room and forget why you went there. Here's what your doctor might not tell you. What if I told you the vegetables on your plate could be making these problems worse? The same foods you think are keeping healthy for seniors' diet might be draining your energy and making you feel older than you are. Today, I will show you 3 vegetables that may be stealing your strength and 3 super vegetables that can give you back your power. This is not about complicated diets or expensive supplements. This is about simple food swaps that work. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which vegetables to consider avoiding and which ones to start eating today. You may have more energy after 60, sharper thinking, and feel stronger every single day. Your body will thank you for these changes. Let me show you how to take control of your health right now. Before I tell you the good vegetables, you need to know about these 3 potentially problematic ones first. The first vegetable might surprise you because most people think it's super healthy. You came here to learn which vegetables to avoid, but most people don't realize that even healthy vegetables can hurt you when eaten the wrong way. The biggest problem isn't the vegetable itself, but how you prepare it. I'm talking about raw cruciferous vegetables like raw broccoli, raw cabbage, and raw cauliflower. Have you been putting raw broccoli in your salads thinking you're getting maximum nutrition? Here's what research shows. 71% of seniors get bloating and gas from eating raw cruciferous vegetables. Your stomach starts cramping within an hour of eating them. You feel so bloated you can't button your pants. Some people get gas so bad they're embarrassed to be around other people. This happens because your aging digestive system works completely different than when you were younger. After age 60, your stomach produces much less hydrochloric acid. This acid is what breaks down tough plant fibers. Without enough acid, those raw broccoli and cabbage fibers sit in your stomach and start fermenting. The fermentation creates gas bubbles that make you feel miserable. But the problems don't stop with discomfort. When your body can't properly digest these raw vegetables, you miss out on all their valuable nutrients. Your digestive system works so hard trying to break down the tough fibers that it gets exhausted. This leads to that tired, drained feeling after eating. You think you're being healthy, but you're actually making yourself weaker. The digestive pain can last for hours. Some people get stomach cramps that keep them awake at night. Others feel so bloated they lose their appetite for the next meal. This poor nutrient absorption means your body isn't getting the vitamins and minerals it desperately needs to stay strong and healthy. The good news is there's a simple fix. Steaming cruciferous vegetables for just 5 minutes breaks down those tough fibers your stomach can't handle anymore. The vegetables become soft and easy to digest while keeping most of their nutrients. You get all the health benefits without the digestive nightmare. I know cooking your vegetables helps with digestion, but even cooked vegetables can cause problems if you pick the wrong ones. There's another vegetable hiding in most kitchens that spikes your blood sugar levels significantly high. I'm talking about white potatoes. Are you eating mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, or French fries thinking they give you energy? Here's what happens when you eat white potatoes. Your blood sugar shoots up fast because white potatoes have a glycemic index of 95. That's almost as high as pure sugar. Within 30 minutes of eating a medium-baked potato, your blood sugar can jump from normal to elevated levels. This is especially concerning for people over 60 because your body processes sugar differently as you age. When your blood sugar spikes this high, your pancreas works overtime to produce insulin. All that insulin rushing through your system makes you feel tired and weak. You might feel energized for 20 minutes, but then you crash hard. This blood sugar crash leaves you more exhausted than before you ate. Some people get shaky hands, feel dizzy, or get headaches. The problems get worse over time. Eating white potatoes regularly may increase your risk of diabetes in seniors because your pancreas gets worn out from producing so much insulin. Your body starts to resist insulin, which means your blood sugar stays high even when you're not eating. High blood sugar damages your blood vessels, affects your vision, and makes healing from cuts much slower. White potatoes also may contribute to weight gain around your belly. When your insulin levels stay high, your body stores fat instead of burning it. This belly fat increases inflammation throughout your body and makes joint pain worse. You might notice your knees hurt more or your back aches after eating potatoes regularly. But you do not have to give up potatoes completely. Sweet potatoes have a much lower glycemic index of only 35. They give you steady energy without the significant blood sugar spikes. You can also try cauliflower mashed with butter and garlic. It tastes similar, but won't crash your energy levels. Sweet potatoes are definitely better than white potatoes for your blood sugar. But there's still one more vegetable that causes a different kind of problem for people over 60. This vegetable may trigger joint inflammation in ways most people never expect. I'm talking about eggplant. Do you eat eggplant parmesan or grilled eggplant, thinking it's a healthy choice for your joints? Here's the potential issue with eggplant. It contains a natural compound called solanine that may trigger inflammation in your joints, muscles, and soft tissues. This compound is part of the nightshade family, which also includes tomatoes and peppers. But eggplant has some of the highest levels of solanine among commonly eaten vegetables. A study from Leeds University Hospital in Madrid found something interesting. 38% of arthritis patients experienced worse symptoms after eating eggplant for just 2 to 3 days. Their joint pain got worse, their stiffness increased. Some people had trouble moving around their house. The solanine in eggplant may activate inflammatory responses in your body, especially if you already have sensitive joints or arthritis. This inflammation does not just cause pain. It may limit your mobility and makes everyday activities harder. You might notice your knees hurt more when you climb stairs. Your hands might feel stiff when you try to open jars. Some people get muscle pain that lasts for days after eating eggplant. The chronic inflammation may even increase your risk of falls because your balance and coordination get affected. The tricky part is that eggplant inflammation builds up slowly. You might eat it for weeks before you notice the joint pain getting worse. Many people never connect their arthritis pain to the eggplant they had for dinner. They think their joints are just getting worse with age, but the food might be making it worse. Here's what you can do instead. Try zucchini or yellow squash in your recipes. They have a similar texture to eggplant, but without the solanine. You can grill them, bake them, or add them to stews. Butternut squash is another great option that gives you nutrients without triggering inflammation. Okay, enough about the vegetables that hurt you. Time for the good stuff. These next 3 vegetables are going to change how you feel every single day, starting with this first powerhouse vegetable. I know avoiding the bad vegetables helps, but that's only half the battle. You still need to eat the right foods to actually improve your brain function and energy levels. The problem is most people don't know which vegetables actually make a difference for seniors. Let me tell you about spinach and how it may make your brain work better than it has in years. Did you know there's a vegetable that research suggests can help your brain function like you're 11 years younger? Here's what the Rush University researchers discovered. They followed 960 people over 60 for almost 5 years. The people who ate spinach daily had cognitive function equivalent to being 11 years younger than people who rarely ate leafy greens. Their memory was sharper. They could think faster. They stayed mentally alert throughout the entire day without brain fog. Research suggests the secret is a compound called lutein that's packed inside every spinach leaf. This lutein crosses the blood-brain barrier and goes directly to your brain tissue. Once it gets there, it fights the inflammation that damages your brain cells over time. It also protects your brain from free radicals that make you forget things and feel mentally confused. This natural memory improvement for seniors happens because lutein acts as a protective shield for your thinking abilities. Spinach also contains natural nitrates that open up your blood vessels. This means more oxygen-rich blows to your brain every minute. When your brain gets better blood flow, you may concentrate longer on tasks and remember information much easier. Many people notice they can focus better on reading or following conversations within just a few weeks of eating spinach regularly. The benefits may start showing up fast. You might notice you remember where you put your car keys. You can follow TV shows better without getting confused. Some people say they feel mentally sharper when doing puzzles or playing games with their grandchildren. Your brain fog starts clearing up and you feel more like your old self again. The best way to eat spinach is lightly steamed with olive oil for 3 minutes. You can also add fresh spinach to fruit smoothies where the fruit masks any taste. Spinach helps your brain work better. But brain health is just one piece of the puzzle. You still need to fight the inflammation that's causing your joint pain and making you sick more often. There's another green vegetable that tackles inflammation throughout your entire body. I'm talking about broccoli when it's cooked properly. Are you ready to learn about the vegetable that may help reduce your joint pain and boost your immune system at the same time? Here's what makes broccoli so powerful for people over 60. It contains a special compound called sulforaphane that may reduce inflammatory markers throughout your body. When you eat properly cooked broccoli, this sulforaphane goes to work fighting the chronic inflammation that causes joint pain, muscle aches, and makes you feel stiff when you wake up in the morning. Broccoli also has more vitamin C than oranges. 1 cup of steamed broccoli gives you more immune-boosting power than a whole orange. This anti-inflammatory foods for seniors approach works because the vitamin C and sulforaphane team up to strengthen your immune system. You may get sick less often. When you do catch a cold, you may recover faster. Your body becomes better at fighting off infections and viruses. The inflammation-fighting benefits may show up in your joints first. Many people notice their knee pain gets better within 2 to 3 weeks of eating broccoli regularly. Your morning stiffness starts going away. You can move around easier without that constant ache in your back or hips. The sulforaphane also helps your bones stay stronger by reducing the inflammation that breaks down bone tissue. But here's the critical part most people get wrong. You have to steam broccoli for exactly 3 to 5 minutes to get these benefits. Overcooking destroys up to 90% of the sulforaphane. Raw broccoli is hard to digest, as we learned earlier. Steaming for the right amount of time gives you soft, easy-to-digest broccoli that keeps all its healing compounds. You can add a little olive oil and garlic after steaming. The olive oil helps your body absorb the nutrients better. Start with 3 servings per week and see how much better you feel. Broccoli fights inflammation and boosts your immune system. But that still doesn't solve your heart health and energy problems. You need a vegetable that gets your blood flowing better and gives you sustained energy throughout the day. There's one red vegetable that has the highest nitrate content of any common vegetable. I'm talking about beets and their amazing power to improve your circulation. Do you want to know about the vegetable that may help lower your blood pressure naturally and give you more energy? Here's what the Danish researchers found when they studied over 53,000 people for 23 years. People who ate 1 cup of nitrate-rich vegetables daily had a 12 to 26% lower risk of cardiovascular disease. Beets contain the highest nitrates of any vegetable at 279 milligrams per 100 grams. These nitrates turn into nitric oxide in your body, which opens up your blood vessels and improves blood flow to every organ. When you eat beets regularly, your heart health after 60 may improve dramatically. Your blood pressure may start coming down within 2 weeks. The nitric oxide relaxes your artery walls, making it easier for your heart to pump blood. Many people notice they can climb stairs without getting winded. Their energy levels stay steady throughout the day instead of crashing in the afternoon. The circulation benefits help your entire body work better. Better blood flow means more oxygen gets to your brain, which helps with mental clarity. Your muscles get more nutrients, so they feel stronger and less achy. Some people notice their hands and feet aren't cold all the time anymore because the blood is flowing better to their extremities. Clinical studies show that drinking 250 milliliters of beetroot juice daily may reduce systolic blood pressure by 4.4 millimeters of mercury. The effects get stronger the longer you use beets. After 14 days of regular consumption, people may see even better results. You can roast beets in the oven with olive oil for 45 minutes. You can also juice them or buy beetroot powder to mix in smoothies. Steam them for 15 minutes if you want them soft. Start with small amounts because beets can turn your urine pink, which is completely harmless. Now you know which vegetables help your heart, brain, and joints. But knowing isn't enough if you don't take action. The problem is most people get overwhelmed trying to change everything at once and end up changing nothing. Let me give you a simple step-by-step plan to start getting results this week. Are you ready to make these changes and start feeling better in just 7 days? This week, consider making these 3 simple swaps. Stop buying white potatoes and switch to sweet potatoes for all your meals. Cook all cruciferous vegetables before eating them. No more raw broccoli in salads. Try eliminating eggplant completely for 2 weeks and pay attention to how your joints feel. Start these habits today. Add spinach to 1 meal every single day. Put it in smoothies, eggs, or steam it as a side dish. Steam broccoli 2 to 3 times per week for exactly 3 to 5 minutes. Drink beet juice or eat roasted beets twice weekly to improve your circulation. Track your results carefully. Notice your energy levels after 1 week. You may feel less tired in the afternoons. Check your joint pain after 2 weeks. Many people notice less stiffness and aching. Monitor your overall feeling after 1 month. This healthy aging diet plan works when you stick to it consistently. Which vegetable will you switch out first? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. If this helped you understand which vegetables to eat and avoid, smash that like button right now. Hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss my latest health tips that actually work for people over 60. Share this video with your friends and family who need to know about these vegetable secrets. Remember, small changes make big differences at any age. Your health is worth investing in, and these simple swaps can transform how you feel every single day. Thanks for watching. Disclaimer: the information provided on this channel is for general informational and educational purposes only, and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider before starting any new diet, exercise, or wellness program, especially if you have underlying conditions or are taking medications.